All right, let's head down to Iowa where Steve Ducey is live this morning. Good morning, Steve.
Good morning to you, LJ. Yep, today we are in Iowa. I was born in Iowa, and so this is a homecoming of sorts. Back 45 years ago, when I first got involved in politics, I worked for the ABC affiliate in Des Moines, and we covered the Iowa caucuses, and we also covered the first ever Senate race by this man. Come on over here. Okay. This man who currently he is third in line to the presidency. Ladies and gentlemen, Chuck Grassley. Senator, good morning to you.
Welcome to New Hartford.
Thank you very much. Let's go for a morning walk.
Okay, we should, yeah.
You know, in the movie Field of Dreams, they say, when the guy comes out of the cornfield, he says, "Is this heaven?" And he goes, "No, this is Iowa."
Yeah.
Why has it been so important for you over these 45 years? When you're done voting in Washington, you just race to get back here.
Well, because Washington is an island surrounded by reality. And this is the real America. Mm-hmm. And Iowa's the best of real America.
It is indeed. Yeah. And you are 91 years old.
Yes, is that okay?
That's okay. I'm right behind you. Okay. But one of the things you do on social media, you post your soybeans.
Oh, yeah.
You post your corn.
Yeah.
And a lot of people are really interested in that because they don't, they live in cities. They have no idea how stuff is grown.
Yeah. Well, I try to tell people as much as I can about what the 2% of Iowans that are, or I should say 2% of the Americans,
right,
that are Iowans that grow the food for everybody else, and the other 98%. So I have what you call hashtag soybean watch, hashtag corn watch, where starting in April through October harvest, yeah, I give updates on the crops in Iowa.
And this looks like it's going to be a bumper crop. You've got plenty of rain.
Yeah.
Let me ask you a little bit about what's going on in Washington right now. You're 91 years old, but you just did a 27-hour vote-a-rama, yeah, in the Senate to pass the big, beautiful bill. Now the House, they're drawing it out. It looks like a vote's going to be pretty quick. Why, for the people out there, why is this going to be a good thing for America?
Okay, it's a good thing because if we don't pass it, we'd automatically have the biggest tax increase in the history of the country.
Yep.
That'd be about $4 7/10 trillion. It's good because it helps working Americans.
Right.
Because there's not going to be any tax on tips, tax on overtime. Seniors are going to get some help with an increased tax deduction, and it's good also because it saves a lot of money.
Yeah.
And we've got a deficit. We got to get it under control, and this is the reason for the bill.
Well, I know the president's going to be here tonight for a rally in Des Moines. Let's talk a little bit about that's tonight. You'll be there.
Okay.
Let's talk a little bit about your morning routine. When you're in Washington, what time do you get up?
4 o'clock.
4 a.m.?
4 a.m., yes.
You could host a morning show.
Well, I get to the office at 6, so I watch the beginning of the morning show.
Oh, Fox and Friends?
Yeah, well, of course.
Well, there you go. And by the way, I should point out, the senator said he had to get back from Washington to New Hartford here because he had to mow the lawn. You had to mow the lawn for Fox and Friends.
Because you were coming.
I love this guy.
You bet.
That's wonderful. Okay, so you, what kind of exercise are you doing?
Okay, I used to run 3 miles 4 times a week. I started at age 65. But now in the last 3 or 4 years, it'd be intellectually dishonest to say I run. So I walk 2 miles 6 times a week.
That's awesome. And what about breakfast? Because people are watching and they think, I want to live to be 91 years old, and you're still so active. What do you have today for breakfast?
Well, piece of toast, cup of coffee, strawberry jam, all that sort of stuff.
That's good.
My wife had grape nuts flakes and things of that nature. We're just kind of common people.
Well, listen, I love the fact that you are living on this farm. You got a couple hundred acres here. Right over that way is where you were born 91 years ago.
In a farmhouse. It still exists.
It still exists. It's still part of your family.
Yeah.
That is great. And, your family has gone into politics. I know you got a kid in politics as well.
Yeah, a grandson, Speaker of the Iowa House of Representatives.
Mm-hmm. So does he give you tips on how you should do your job?
We don't talk about it a whole lot, and I don't tell him how to do his job.
Yeah.
But I was in the Iowa House of Representatives. I was never Speaker of that House. But we make a point of talking issues now and then.
Indeed. Now, right over here is your very famous that I've seen on Twitter and whatnot. There's your rain gauge.
Yeah. Well, we have to keep track of the rain. 2 years ago, we had about 10 inches.
Yep.
Last year we had the normal 30 inches. So 2 years ago we didn't have a very good crop.
Yep.
And I keep track of it. So this year so far we've had 8.9.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
Listen, this was actually a question from my wife, and I know your wife Barbara is watching you on TV right now.
Yeah.
Barbara, turn the volume up so we can hear it.
Okay.
My wife Kathy had a question for you, and it was this: when you are in Washington, what is it about Iowa that you miss?
I think just the broad space.
Yeah.
And dirt under your feet. You know, about out of 435 congressional districts, there's probably only about 60 of them that have dirt in their district.
That's right.
The rest of it's cement.
That's
Getting
right.
out here in the real world.
It's really great.
Pretty good.
Well, listen, Senator, thank you very much. And you know what you and I need to do? You and Peter Ducey have something in common. Your favorite restaurant is Dairy Queen.
No kidding.
Let's go.
Okay,
Let's
I'll
go.
be glad to go with you, and I'll treat you if you'll let me do that.
You can't beat that. All right. Senator, thank you very much for the morning walk.
Thank you for being here.
All right.
Welcome to New Hartford.
It's good to see you every 45 years.
You bet.
Right. Thank you,
Good
sir.
to see you.
All right. Our morning walk with the Senate pro temporary?
Yes.
He's also the Dean of the Senate, Charles Grassley.
Yeah. Thank you very much.
Thank you.